In this video, I'll explain how new trends are working for tank pop-up display trend. So this is a component which is going to be part of tank pop-up display, and it has three distinct signals: the material weight, maximum capacity, and flow rate relative to a selected tank. So the new piece here is the maximum capacity signal. So what that signal represents is it's a calculated value. That value is calculated on a periodic basis using the data that is going to be imported from Excel spreadsheet for the tanks with all the settings into a SQL database, and it's using the SQL database configuration to calculate the value based on a given tank and material that is assigned to this tank, and all the attributes of that tank, obviously, and the density of the material. So that represents 100% of capacity, storage capacity, that this tank can store of a specific material. If product changes and attributes of the product changes, the maximum capacity obviously will change, but what it will give us a nice mechanism to scale the level in pounds and the maximum capacity so that they would always fit the trend. So in other words, the blue line would represent 100%, while the green line would be the actual percentage of capacity. Although the units are in pounds, but they can be seen here as if they would be a percent. There's literally no difference here. So we'll see the simulated values, and we'll see that this tank is currently have a capacity of 22,000 pounds, while the material is stored there from the amount of material stored there is changing from 0 to 20,000 pounds. So let's say we want to increase the capacity because of a new material, etc. But we can increase that, let's say, to 23,000 pounds. Now it's going to, assuming that this tank now can store more of this product within a given volume. Well, presumably that the product become more heavier or more dense. So we'll see the scale got adjusted. We'll see that transition here to a new maximum capacity, and the trend would continue to record that new value. Now, what I did here manually, in fact, is going to be performed automatically in the system, and this value would be calculated in the database and then pushed out to a PLC tag. In fact, we need PLC tag for these automatically on the periodic base or on change. So if a new material changed, or if adjustments made to a tank parameters, that new value would be populated and sent to PLC, and obviously it would reflect on the trends as well. The flow rate in this case is not part of this auto-scaling mechanism. It just has a fixed scaling, because presumably we can expect a very specific ranges for the flow rate from what I've seen. Now 202 tank has capacity at 23,000 pounds. In contrast, we have 201, which is much smaller tank, 2 times small, and you see how the switching between the tanks would automatically adjust the scale. There we go, it's going to adjust in a moment. So there you go, the scale is now adjusted, and we see now it's 0, and this is 10,000 pounds, and this particular tank is simulating level being changing from 0 to a 10,000 pounds. So that's basically been utilized 100%. So again, and we can, let's say, increase this to, let's say, 12,000 pounds, and you'll see how the scale will automatically would be adjusted. Again, only these two signals are relative or reference to the scale. So only these two signals would be adjusted by the scale. So here's a example of how new mechanism would work. Thanks.